Hi there, welcome back to my channel. I am Monique from Special Occasions by Design, and today we are going to discuss this pink twin baby shower. Now, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please be sure to do so and also hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I upload new content. Now, this was a very fun baby shower for me to execute because the grandmother for the twins did not want much, but for the baby shower to feature this backdrop that we chose from Amazon that literally had a picture of two African American little girls. Now, what I would say is when you choose backdrops from Amazon, try to order them ahead of time. Sometimes the print is not exactly as was pictured online. Now, just like all my events, to start out, I pulled out everything pink, everything white, floral that I had on hand, and you can see them displayed here. My assistant and I, my daughter JL, played with how we wanted these florals to look at the event. So to do this, we simply laid them out on a table, organized them in different ways. We put some on dress forms. We put some in vases that had colored water. We put some in simple painted vases. And if you want to find out how to paint your vase or vase, be sure to check out the video that I have linked above. So as I said, lots and lots of florals, lots and lots of pink. There's some blush, bright pink, gold. Everything for this event, I wanted it to be incorporated seamlessly. Now, when it comes down again for me planning a dessert table, I try to think of the focal point. And the focal point here, as I mentioned before, was very simple. The grandmother wanted this backdrop that featured twins, and she wanted some balloons. I made this balloon arch at the event, and it actually took me about 3 hours from start to finish, blowing up the balloons, installing, and adding this dimension to it. On the table, you'll also see a hot pink cake that was made by NC Bakehouse out of Apex. We also had some candy apples. I believe there were some cookies, cupcakes, and you'll see the florals that we were playing with previously incorporated here as well. Now, I will say one thing to keep in mind when you're thinking about what you want to put on your dessert table. You want to think about your overall guest count. Now, this event had 50 guests, and not everyone will eat cake. Not everyone will eat each one of the desserts that you buy, so you don't have to have 50 of each. I generally recommend doing about 12 to 18 of each dessert item. That way people can choose to grab one of each, or some people simply will just grab one thing. And that way you will not end up with having a lot of leftover desserts. Now, when it comes down to the centerpiece, I am very fond of a very full table look. I like to incorporate lots of florals, but not all the same kind. So you'll see here that I have two floral centerpieces that are in some tall vases. These are about 15 to 18 inch vases with a floral topper. I also incorporated this lantern. I had gold plates or gold charger plates with white fall plates that actually had rims around it. And you'll see the second table featured a runner. Some tables had pink, some tables had gold glitter runners. all the tables had these really nice, delicate napkins. You'll see here pictured some DIY hula hoop rings that also had floral accents, painted vase. Again, that video on how to paint your vase is listed above. And every table had these chair covers with some beautiful white chair covers and gold sashes around them. Now, your centerpieces don't have to be this detailed, but it's very easy to make your table look more full just by adding a few more elements to it. Now, for this party, we had multiple backdrops. We had one for the head table, we had one for photo booth area, and as you saw before, we had one for the dessert area. For the head table, we had a mostly white backdrop that had some gold sequins and hot pink sheer draped on the inside. And this was just done to give the mother and father-to-be an area to sit. Now, you'll see pictured here, other kind of accent tables were added. The dessert table, of course. The head table, we had a small table that had some candy that the mother-to-be actually made herself. We had a food table and a gift table. So these are things you have to consider while you're doing your event. What elements will be necessary? It doesn't have to be everything we have pictured here. These were deliberately placed because these are items that the grandmother had discussed that would be needed. Pictured here is the actual head table. Now, it was twins, so I decided to go with the dress forms in 2 different colors and designs, one for each twin, and carried the same theme over here to the mini sweets table that the mom-to-be had created. She made these little labels that told you what was present. Now, because she was having twins, we wanted to showcase some of her journey. So you'll see the pictures displayed here. And it was an 8-foot table that gave enough space for people to add all the gifts that they brought. Now, this actually is where we place the food, and it was served buffet style. Someone was behind that actually can help people along. But I put a plastic tablecloth, folded it and placed that above the table just to prevent mess from getting on the white table linens, and added at the end of the table this drink display stand. Now, for the photo booth area, I simply carried over that same pink look, added some wisteria, pink backdrops, just very delicate. This is the entire baby shower, everyone. Again, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please be sure to do so and hit that notification bell so you'll know when I upload new content. Please enjoy.